Okay, let's talk about Preply. Can you actually make $2,000 a month just working on Preply? Short answer, yes. Is it simple? Yes. Is it easy? No, not really. There's a lot of things to keep in mind. Um, the platform does work. I've been working the platform for 4 months now, and I can tell you right now, it's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. So let's talk a little bit about that. My name is RJ. I actually live in Colombia. I used to work full time in an academy, and in the last 4 months, I have been actually working full time with Preply. First things first, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a content creator, nothing like that. I'm just a person, teacher, uh, that found a way and a strategy to make $2,000 a month on Preply. I figured for most people in Latin America and in other countries, $2,000 a month is actually very significant. It can actually change your life. It changed mine definitely. So I just want to help you. I want to help you a little bit. I know if you haven't made that amount of money a month in your life, then probably it sounds like too much. It sounds like too good to be true. But actually, it is possible. Like I said before, it's easy, but it's not simple. So I'm just here to show you how I did it, and hopefully to inspire you to give it a try and see what happens. So just to give you a quick overview, I opened up my profile on Preply. Didn't really have a strategy. I just filled up the information. Uh, Basically, just I opened up my profile with no strategy, and I just hope for the best. And very quickly, I realized that was not the best strategy. So I found a person, took a course, paid for it, and after implementing a strategy, actually the whole business took off really quickly. So just to show you a little bit, this is actually my profile. Right now I have $60. I've taught like 3 classes today, so that's my profit right now. This is me. This is my profile. You can see actually this is me. This is really me, and you can see my insights here. So I have been in the platform for, I think I started in, it says here February to March. Nothing really happened, and then that's when my profile actually took off. You can see I've been earning around $2,000 a month very steadily. Last month was a pretty good month, almost $2,200. And so this is just to show you that it really works. It really works, and this can very easily be you. You can see some more stats here. Over 1,000 hours taught, almost $10,000 in earnings in the last 184 days, 77 total students. So I wanted to show you this because this is real. I'm not faking this. I'm not a super tutor yet. I haven't qualified for it. For me, it's actually not important. And you can see my statistics here. In the last 90 days, 4,198 profile views, 25 trial lessons, and 12 new subscriptions. My biggest problem right now is that my schedule is fully booked. So it's very difficult for people to find a spot to book a trial lesson. Um, I know that that's difficult to believe, but I can actually show you here. No, actually not there. Here in my calendar, you can see I'm going to show you my my agenda for today and for tomorrow. So this is the 5th. This is my calendar, and you can see these are previous days. As you can see, like a Monday, for example, Tuesday, this is today. These are all the classes that I got for today. Today is the 18th. These are all the classes for today. This is tomorrow. This is Thursday. All of these. Friday, Saturday. As you can see, I'm fully booked most of the time. So why am I showing you this? Just to show you what is possible, to inspire you and hopefully to get you to take action. But the truth is, when you first start with Preply, it's actually difficult. Like you don't know what to do. You're not sure what to, put in your description, profile, picture, what to say in the video. there's a lot of things that they seem difficult, but when you actually have a strategy, it just makes the whole thing just really, really easy, a really easy process. The whole idea is that you know what to do. You're not going to be wondering about how to teach a class or how to conduct a trial lesson. What are you supposed to say? How do you actually get people to subscribe? You're not going to be asking guys for reviews and begging students for a review. That's really awful. So that's the whole thing here, that you get the knowledge, specific knowledge that you need so that you can be successful on Preply. I know that for a lot of you, probably your situation right now is very different. Probably you're working in a high school or academy or something like that, very low pay, many hours, you have to ask for permission for everything, money is not enough, like all the common problems, right? So what I want you to ask yourself is, what would this mean for me? What would $2,000 a month actually mean for you, for your life, for your family, for your lifestyle? Would it change your life? Like, would you actually like to do that? Would that be beneficial for you? If the answer is yes, then probably you should stick around. If the answer is no, then probably this video is just not for you. So I guess I'll see you later. So like I said, in the beginning, I opened up a profile and hope for the best. And I got some students, but like, it wasn't really like nothing big. I actually took a course. It was just a one-time class, 2 hours, one-to-one, very expensive actually. I didn't have the money at the time, but I had a credit card, and I said, well, this is like, I'm gonna take this as a business and I'm gonna invest. I invested quite a few $100s, and my God, did it pay off. The best decision I have ever made in my life. Implemented all the changes, did it little by little, one by one, but actually very quickly, very diligent. It took me like 2 or 3 days. And after that, just the change on my profile was immediate. Like, I started getting a lot of trial lessons, people subscribing, and I was actually able to quit my job in 2 weeks. It was super quick, and before I knew it, I had like 26 students active on my platform. So it is possible, but you definitely need a strategy. So long story short, I've been in the platform since April, I think. And right now I work from home. I decide the time and the hours that I want to work. I decide who I want to work with. Just to give you an example, I don't teach kids or teenagers. I mostly teach professionals, working adults, and no stress, no boss. I work the hours that I want to work. I do it from home, and the income living in Colombia, $2,000 here, is actually I'm above probably 95% of the people living in Colombia. So the whole purpose of this video is to help my reality become your reality. Hopefully that I can help you in the process. Something that I really want to make sure that you know, this is for people that actually want to make a change. If you're frustrated, if you want to look for other options, Preply, I just want to make sure that you understand that Preply is a really, really good option for your career. There's hundreds of thousands of people trying to learn English and other languages. I don't know if you teach Spanish or Portuguese or any other language. The market is gigantic. It's huge. So there's a great opportunity here. Sometimes we fear a little bit because of AI is going to change everything. Actually, students prefer person-to-person interaction. A lot of my students, they have been telling me the same story. They tried with AI and it just didn't feel personal. So if you're scared that maybe AI is gonna take your job, probably not this one, because people like person-to-person interaction. So this is definitely for you. If you're lazy, if you're not a good teacher, if you don't know how to teach, if you just want easy money, probably this video is not for you, and neither is Preply. So probably you should just stop watching the video right now and go do something else. So let's talk a little bit about Preply, the platform. Very stable platform, very serious. Maybe in the beginning it seems like they take a lot, like a big chunk of your money. I think they start at 34%, but actually after 400 classes, and I know it sounds a lot, but you can get that down to 18, which is reasonable. That shouldn't scare you at all. 400 classes when you have 20 students, that does, you can get that done in like two weeks. So definitely don't let that discourage you. The platform, it is stable, it is serious, and the last time I checked, there were over 100,000 teachers on the platform. Of course, teaching different languages, but even more students. So strong platform. If you are thinking about maybe other platforms, I would highly recommend just sticking to one, especially Preply. You can definitely trust it. The second thing is the mistakes people make. Just like I did in the beginning, just opening up a profile, a random picture. Sometimes people don't even show their faces, no video, no nothing. So this is really important. There's a lot of competition in the platform, so you need to have a strategy. You need to really think about your picture, your video. What are you going to say in the video? Your background, your sound, your profile description, because you want to make sure that you're attracting the right person. Just like I told you before, in my experience, I don't like teaching kids or teenagers, so I specifically say that on my video and in my description. There's a lot of different things that you need to think about them before you actually open up your profile. You want to be deliberate. You want to think this through and make sure that you have a strategy. I can't emphasize this enough. Strategy. You have to think about this beforehand. Don't just do like, if you open up your profile and you just like write a description of like 2-3 lines and then hope that it's going to work. No, that's not going to work. There's a lot of competition and you need to make sure that you stand out from the competition. When I took my course, one of the big things that I discovered was the video. The video was really important. Probably was the most important thing. What to say and how to utilize my strategy to not my strategy, my story. How to craft a story that would actually attract people to me. I think I did it, and I think that the video is probably one of the reasons why I got so much success so quickly. So your video really needs to be planned out, and it needs to be strategic. It's probably, think about it like this. Your video is going to be selling for you day and night. While you work, while you sleep, your video is going to be, is your salesperson, selling and selling and selling day and night. So the video, you got to have a strategy for the video. The second big discovery for me was scheduling time and my availability on the platform. Like I said before, when I opened up my profile, I was still working in an academy. And what I did was I filled up all of my available slots from 5 in the morning to 11 in the evening. So I made sure that I had a lot of slots available so that people can actually book a trial class with me. And that was key. So if you are still working today for a few weeks, probably, you're just gonna have to work a little bit more. If you need to start at 4 or 5 in the morning, keep in mind that a lot of people that are trying to learn English, they don't live in your country, they live in other countries and even in other continents. So maybe 4 is too early for you, but maybe it would be like noon for somebody in a different country. So you are gonna get students like that. Just have your schedule wide open so that it's easy for students to book a trial lesson with you. And probably also one of the biggest realizations for me was understanding strategy. If you don't have a strategy, nothing's going to work. This is a business. It's going to require a lot of work. It's not going to require any money from you to open up your business, but it is going to require dedication. You kind of have to be a good teacher so that people can stick around and pay a subscription for more than 1 month. So strategy, especially when you're designing your profile, it's really important. So to summarize, you can be casual about this. This is a business and you have to treat it like a business. Very soon it can start paying you $2,000, $3,000 a month. I'm telling you that because this is what I'm doing right now, just like I showed you before. Get serious. You gotta make sure you understand this. You need a strategy. If you don't have a strategy, you need to compete with 100,000 other teachers, and that's a lot of people. But there are ways to stand out because everybody's doing the same. So if you have a strategy, chances are that in a few months your life could be completely different. How do I know? Well, I know because that's what happened to me. 4 months ago, I was still teaching in an academy, very low pay. I loved it, but the money was just not enough. Right now, like $2,000 a month, it's definitely changes your life. It changed mine, and I know that it can probably change yours as well. So try to imagine, what would that look like for you? So right now, you pretty much have two options. You can just go back to do whatever you're doing up to now, or you can actually decide to do something. That's it, no more. At this point in life, you gotta live with your own decisions. And right now you're faced with two. You do something about your situation, or you just continue doing whatever you've been doing, if that's actually working for you. If it's not, then probably it's a good idea to start doing something different. So in this point, I have an invitation for you. Just like I told you before, in the beginning, I paid for training. I didn't have the money, but I figured this is a business and I need to invest. I paid a lot of money, actually. And even though I didn't have the money, I just used a credit card and I just hope for the best. And actually, thankfully, it worked. I'm doing the same for only a few people. If you want to work with me, if you need training, if you actually want to work with somebody that can actually steer you in the right direction, I would love to work with you and just help you through the process of getting started, opening a profile, getting your first students, and everything else. So I'm going to leave you a link down here. You can just go and click on it. Right now, the price is discounted, but after 50 people, after my first 50 students, the price is going to go up. I don't know when that's going to happen. As soon as I hit my first 50, then the price most likely is going to double, but I'll decide about that later. You definitely don't have to do that. You don't have to pay me and work with me to be successful. You can try it on your own, see if you can, I don't know, figure it out. It probably is going to take you a little bit longer, probably a few months. But like I said, maybe you can figure it out on your own. I'm not sure. I don't know. For me, I know that I wasn't able to, and I had to pay for training. But you are free to make your own decision. If you wanna work with me and get some help, well, I'll be more than happy. If you don't, I just wish you the best, and I can definitely assure you that it is worth it, that Preply is a fantastic platform, and it's definitely worth a try. So like I said, I'm gonna leave a link down here. You can just go to my webpage and look at the information. This is a recorded course, but of course you're also going to have access to me through a Telegram group from the very first moment, and then forever. You can ask me questions. You can get direct support. You can ask for help or any questions at any point. And my idea with the Telegram group is that you actually get help, like real help, in real time, and you can ask any possible questions that you might have. So that's it. I hope to see you soon. If I don't, hopefully you'll make the decision to give Preply a try. I definitely think this can change your life. Many blessings, and I'll see you around. Ciao, ciao.